why let's kind of wind back. Let's touch on the importance of having representation. And Antwan, please chime in the world of mental health, how representation is very important.
Well, I think one of the things that you just said was having someone who understands and knows the culture right offhand. And so I've actually had two therapists. One was not a Black female, and my current one is. And so with my first one, I had to stop and I spent more time explaining what I was attempting to say, as opposed to my second one, who can weed out and weed through exactly what I'm saying as I say it, because she understands what it's like to, number one, be Black, but to be a woman of color. So with that process, it took several visits with the first, because I wanted to be open. I don't want to be biased and say, oh, you have to go with someone who looks like you, but I know that from personal experience, having someone that looks like me benefited me. It gave me the most benefit within like 2 sessions. We're already breaking down walls. We're already unlearning habits. We're already combing through childhood experiences. And that just second time meeting her, there was this familiar spirit, kindred spirit, and she's also a Christian, so there's also this discernment, and so she's able to help me again maneuver through things much more quickly than with my previous therapist. So with representation, again, I didn't go into it looking for it. I definitely want to have someone that looks like me, but I found that once I was there, it's an absolute to have someone who looks like me, who understands what I'm saying, who can relate to what I'm saying, so who can also call me and speak back to me the way that I need to be spoken to. So
I love that. What about you, Antwan?
So I have kind of a different perspective.
Okay.
So first, as a therapist, I understand representation a lot, because I think a lot of clients and patients that I've seen throughout my own practice come to me with the same thing that Dr. Witt just talked about. The fact that I'm a Black male, I'm immediately relatable to other Black male clients, and even Black females that may have had negative experiences with Black males. My mere presence as being somebody that looks like them, I look a little bit younger than I probably am at times, and my language can be very relatable, and I think that that's usually a source of comfort for them. For me personally, when I'm in therapy, I don't want somebody that looks like me, because the people that look like me have also been the people that have been part of my trauma. So when I have been in situations where I've tried to do something with somebody that looks like me, I find myself over-identifying, and I find myself kind of making excuses for certain things. It just wasn't a good dynamic. What was a good dynamic was somebody that didn't really understand, but could empathize with the Black experience, and I could get a totally different perspective that I can't get in my personal circle. My personal circle looks and feel just like me, but this individual was not a part of my culture. It was a white middle-aged female that was very progressive, very liberal, and it was just helpful to get another person's perspective, because all of my perspective is people that are like me, and I just wanted a different perspective.